So today we are going to talk about the complete YouTube journey, and we have divided the content in 6 modules, and all the 6 modules will be covered in the same video. So what are these 6 modules? So first is before monetization. What is the process? What is the panels? What all things we need to take care? What all things we should avoid? What all things we should never indulge in? And then we have what are fake tricks, which is the second module. And then third is the reasoning, that why the 1000 subscriber 4000 watch hours is required. And then fourth we have what are the original literal tricks. And fifth we have what is the process called in review, and how to get monetization, or what are the process that we need to perform to get monetized after reaching the milestone, of course. And sixth and the final module is how does the panels of our channel looks like after monetization. We are going to see it before, and we are going to discuss after monetization as well. So these are the 6 modules, and definitely it's too much effort that we are putting in creating the content, in getting the subscribers, in reaching the milestone. And definitely it's worthwhile to watch this video, which could save us a huge lot of things, because there are n number of things that I'm going to tell you today, which I learned in a hard way. So I hope that I should have known that better. So it's a really worthwhile video, specifically for the people who are creating the channel for the first time. For the second time and third time, it's like, okay, we now know the process, but for the first time, definitely you should watch. So let me pull my screen real quick. Okay, so here is the dpoint channel, using which I'm going to tell you what are the different panels and all. And before just getting started, I just wanted to show what is the current status of the channel. So it has reached its 1000 subscribers, and it has reached 4000 watch hours, and the status of now is this. So basically it's waiting for getting reviewed. I'll talk about all this in a minute. Then how to pace it up, like how to get the monetization done quickly. All those things will go one by one as per module. So first thing, we'll try to understand about the dashboard. So here we are simply seeing what is the latest video, what is the top performing videos, and other latest notifications, the subscribers count, and some list of things which it's like it's good to get insight real quick. So it's like in general. Okay, now if I want to see the specific content about what I'm preparing, what all claims it is having, is it having any kind of copyright claims or copyright strike or any licensing issues or any such thing, we can find all those things against this restrictions part. So here we'll of course we'll have the meta tags and all the videos, but this is where we have to focus. So this is all about the restriction that that specific video is having, and there's nothing much more about the content. Then we have playlist. So basically grouping of videos as per topic. So if I have an automation tool called Kamunda, I'm putting all my Kamunda videos in this playlist. I think, yeah, playlist thing is quite clear. Then we have analytics tab. So we are this is the first panel, which is going to have some changes after the monetization. So before monetization, what we can say is how many views we are having, what is the watch time, subscribers, and I can change it to like, okay, last 1 year, or what is the thing, and all these things basically to get the insight. And we can try it out various options. So why I am showing you this is, before monetization we have views, watch time, subscriber, that's it. But once the monetization is done, or we are reaching the milestone, then we are going to see this, your estimated revenue. As of now, you can see there is no estimated revenue, because it's not yet monetized, it's still in process. Now we'll talk about that in a moment, but this is the panel which we'll see after reaching the milestone. So what is this milestone? Milestone is nothing but reaching the 1000 subscribers count and getting the 4000 watch hours in last 1 year. That is what YouTube says. But is it exactly 1 year? No, it's fine. Plus minus 1 2 months here and there, that's fine. But approximately it's 1 year. And yeah, before getting into the tricks and all, and what all illegal activities that we should avoid, just I need to mention note point or banner point that all this things is only for educational purpose. So just try to avoid these things. That is what we are trying to understand here. And then we have comment section, subtitles, copyrights. Yes, so this is again a very important part. So here you can see that if I have some content which anyone else is using, I'll get that notifications here, and then I can either strike on them or I can claim the monetization on that video. Basically, if someone else is using my content, either I can request to remove that, or either I can request that whatever the earnings the other people are getting because of my content on their channels or anything, I want to get that money. So those kind of contents I'll get it here. But this is fine. The concerning point here is you should need to make sure that no one has a no others content is not there on our video. To see that, we can see you haven't submitted any copyright. It's something which, if others are using my content, but if I am using other content, that is dangerous. That is literally dangerous. Okay, so looking for a copyright claim that somebody made on your video. Okay, so for that I need to go to check the video list. Here I will be seeing any video if someone has made any claim that their content is what I am using. So in that case, what I can do is uh, I will getting the options to remove that claim by taking three actions. Basically, either I can replace that part of the audio or video, either I can mute if it's an audio, delete if it's a video, or I can simply trim that part of the video. So basically three options we get to remove that restriction. Now here the part to understand is the difference between copyright claim and copyright strike. If you have copyright claim, it's fine, no need to worry about copyright claim, because if someone has a copyright claim on your video, it simply means that if I am going to earn on that video, that is going to be redirected to the original creator. That's it. There is no harm in having copyright claim. It's just that financially we are not going to get that money. But copyright strike is bad. Okay, there are certain number of limit. If you are crossing that limit of strikes, then it's against the YouTube monetization policies and will be kicked out of the program. So we need to make sure that we don't have any copyright strikes. That's the first thing. Second thing, copyright claims, if it's there, fine, no issues. Either we want to resolve it, otherwise let it be. Okay, just that the money will be redirected, but there's no harm to the content, to the channel, or any suspension. There's no such thing. Okay, in case of copyright claims, I hope the difference is clear. So those kind of things we can see here. And then we have something called monetization. Okay, so if we are not let's say today it's not reached the milestone, at that time I am going to have screen something like this. Okay, this is like a speedometer kind of thing. Okay, this is the milestone, I have reached this much, this will be showing it. So once the 4,000 hours is completed, I'm getting a tick mark. Similarly, once I reach the 1,000 subscribers required, I'm getting a tick mark against the subscribers. Once both of them are done, then I'm going to get a button here asking to apply for monetization. Now as soon as I click on that button, okay, so here is the thing, 1,000 subscribers done, 4,000 watchers is done, I'll get a button, click on that button, and then I'm going to get a screen something like this. Step 1, review your partner terms. Here basically we have to just read the license and click on agree. And in the step 2, yeah, this is the important part. So irrespective of which Gmail account my channel is connected to or associated to, there will be my own, like for one person there can be 100 channels, but for one person there is only one AdSense account. So that is something which is unique about the AdSense account. Okay, because AdSense account is associated with the phone number and mail ID. So if I have one phone number, I can have only one AdSense account. Now I need to have an AdSense account which I am going to associate it here, and if I don't have an AdSense account already, I can click here as part of step 2. Okay, now if you are stuck anywhere as part of AdSense, while as part of the step 2 itself, it is going to guide us, okay, what to do and all step by step. As soon as we are done with creating an account, it will take half an hour or 1 hour maximum to show me this green color on step 2, because it's not immediate, it's not within a second. Even though the AdSense account is a new one or it's on already existing one, still it will take half an hour to 1 hour max. Okay, and then as soon as step 2 is done, I'll move to step 3. Now this is get reviewed thing. So before talking about the get reviewed part, here is one more thing. So after let's say now I am having 1010 subscribers. Now after getting on to step 3, if suppose 20 members did the unsubscribe, okay, and then again we are going to get the screen, that the old screen which shows the speedometer. So it's only when the milestone is crossed I'll get the screen. Once it's back, again it's going to get back. So yeah, that is something we need to remember, and that's not something in our hand, so we cannot do anything for that. But yeah, getting back here, get reviewed. So what happens in get reviewed? Basically, the YouTube has algorithms for everything, be it recommendations, be it analytics, be it the subscription count, be it the notification, everything is automated except the review process. Because here the specific person who is working in that company, in the YouTube company, he is going to review it. Okay, now he or she, how who will consider what to review and who will review? Okay, so here is the thing. My channel, or this dpoint channel, is all about the cyber security, the technical channel, the technical subjects, the automation part, the management, and there are two or three more niche in this channel. So basically everything is technical, that's where I am grouping them. Okay, now how the person is going to review it, because he might not have knowledge about everything. So based on the amount of content, based on the categories of content that we are having, the time to review might differ. Okay, and based on the number of videos also it differs. And having things like your own face, like face videos, vlog videos where your face is visible, having like smooth flowing content, it's not something like brutal things or those kind of, you will find those lists in the YouTube monetization policies, that if we have any kind of adult content or some opinions or some fake tricks, those kind of things if we are having in the video, that might obstruct the review process, or it might lead to the suspension based on the severity. So it's better to have your face content, your face video, so that we can show, okay, this is the original content, not copied from someone else. And if you are showing someone else's videos or showing someone else's tool or using someone else's videos, we should try to get not try, we should definitely get their permission, we should give the credits, we should have all the policies and procedure in place, based on which the review again it will get slowly. Okay, now it's so I hope this makes sense. So the review process basically differs based on the number of videos, the type of niche, and yeah, because it's again a COVID situation, again it might take a while. But at the end of the video we are going to understand how we can like get this done quickly. So as of now it's been 3 days, it's in get reviewed, but I have not used that pace up thing because I wanted to show in this video how it can be done. So that we will do at the end. And next we have customization. So this is all about the channel things, like the default videos or the default content, default tags and all. And then we have audio library. So these are some non-copyrighted YouTube provided music which we can add as part of our videos. Okay, so that was okay. So by using this audio, you agree to YouTube audio library terms and conditions. So that was all about how the channel looks, how the panel looks before the monetization. Now let's talk about fake tricks. Okay, so talking about fake tricks, I insist that I'm going to share some things which you should not try, because I'm sharing it so that you don't try to indulge. Because when we are seeing that the pace at which the subscriber count is growing, and because we are new to this space, and because of huge competition, it will be slow. So definitely we'll be excited to indulge in some sort of activities to get the monetization as quickly as possible, but it's not good. And we'll talk more about that. So the first fake trick that we should avoid is sharing with friends. Okay, now here is the thing. Sharing with friends is good, but provided that the topic is related to them. Okay, the content is related to them. So definitely we are going to share it to get the some subscribers count initially, which is fine. But if they are watching it like it's a 1 hour video, and they are watching it only for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, that's only going to cause us bad, but it's not going to do us any good, any better for the channel. Okay, now what is wrong here? Because if people are from related domain, if my peers, my relatives find the content related, they'll watch it and it's good for me and them. But if the content is not related to them at all, like suppose you are my friend, I'm sharing it with you, what you will do if it's not your related content? You'll simply subscribe. You're watching that 1 hour video for 10 seconds and you're skipping it. So the YouTube algorithm detects that okay, there is this content is not at all suitable for the users who are visiting this video, who are opening this video, who are viewing it. Actually they are not finding this video useful, hence the watch time of that specific video, not my channel, of that specific video will not grow. It basically decreases. Okay, so it is impacting negatively. So when next time any other end user searches for the video for which I have made it, so if people are searching for the related video in the recommendations, in the suggestions, my video will definitely not be available, and even if it is available, it will be available at the very end, so not basically reaching the end user. So to why should we avoid sharing to our mates any specific video? Okay, again here is the thing, I can share the about section, I can share the channel section, so that they don't open any specific video but still they can subscribe. But if I give them the video link to subscribe, then that's not good, because it's going to cause us impact negatively. Okay, so this was the first not, it's not fake trick, but it's trick to avoid. Okay, and then second is stay away from Telegram's channels. Okay, so there are many channels where people are exchanging subscribers. Okay, now it might be seeming on the surface like okay, it's excellent, no one is getting any financial loss, but here we are helping each other, but that's not doing any good. Okay, so even if you get the subscribers, you are not getting the watch hours, and even if you get the watch hours from different place, you're getting monetized, but then again it's of no use. So basically if you are getting the subscribers from this illegal not illegal platform, it's a valid platform, but using it for illegal purpose is not getting you the organic audience. So in that case what will happen, even if you get subscribers, you might not get that their regular attention, or their you will not be having your own public audience basically. So there's no use of you creating further content if you don't have any organic content, I mean organic audience to watch it. Okay, so that's why stay away from such telegrams. And even I'm not sure if YouTube reviews it or not, but it's like it's not good practice, it's illegal, and many people pay amount as well. So instead of exchanging subscriber, they pay the amount and get the subscribers count. Now how do I know this? Okay, how do I know this? I have read articles about it, I have Telegram, and I have seen people discussing about it, I have screenshots of it and all such evidences, but it's doing no good, because many people who are paying it are getting fraud, and people who are getting the subscriber will get it unsubscribed soon. Again, it's affecting how the channel is performing. So there's first thing, there's no use, the time is gone, the the peace of mind is gone, and it's an illegal activity, and again you are not getting the organic content. So it's basically the complete loss of everything. So stay away from any such platforms or doing such activities, because it's not good for you and not for the other person as well. Okay, then we have to, yeah, there are people who will give you an offers that okay, at this much amount I can give you this much subscribers, or I can get you the completely monetization. So in that case they are fine. Okay, they are valid, they'll get you the monetization, but that's of no use. The whole purpose of getting the monetization like reach this milestone and then get monetization is to learn, is to have some journey, is to understand from our mistakes and work on it and get the quality better and better. So if you see the first video that I have made and the last video that I have made, you will find definitely 200% difference in the quality, in the content, in the way I present, in the way I speak, in the way I present and explore and explain. So the intention behind having such milestone is to teach us, is to make us learn with our own mistakes, is to make us learn with the others mistake. But if we are getting people to monetize our channels in by paying them, that's defining, that's like completely what we can say, it's like avoiding the purpose of having such milestones. So stay away from that as well, because it's been like I started my channel the very next day after lockdown, that is in the March, and I can see the journey, I can see the progress, I can see the skills and all getting improved. And that's the whole purpose of YouTube. It's not all about money, it's about sharing and okay, whole lot of things, I think I'm diverting. But yeah, that's the journey that we have to do to learn, and so that once we get monetized, we have a certain foundation organic content already. Okay, so that is one thing. Even though you have to stay patient, because if you're coming only for subscriber, you will not succeed. That's one thing you should be aware of. So to have a subscriber count increasing at very pace rate, what can we have? So put any kind of niche in your YouTube, in your channel, but have at least one niche or one category. uh, if I think about that category, your channel name should be the one which comes to my mind. So there should be at least one such topic. And for my channel, that is the automation tool called Kamunda. So it's not like everyone is making it, it's a very rare thing. So that's where I am getting my audience. And I do have audience coming from the other categories of my topics, but this is the main, which is main contributor. Okay, so basically stay away from such abnormal practice once again. And then there's one more point which the technical people might know already, but non-technical people. So there is this thing: if you search for your video, you might not get it on the Google or in the YouTube. So you need to scroll down, you will find your video somewhere, and then you need to search it again and again. Finally you get it in the top of your searches, be it the YouTube, be it the Google. Okay, so here is the thing you need to understand: it's only on that specific device, but it's not for all. So people who are not from technical background, let me tell you that it's all about the cache, it's about the cookies. So if you are not understanding these terms, it's basically your system, your browser or your application which is trying to help you to get the relevant content for you. So basically when you search it 100 times and then you get able to see your video on top, it doesn't mean that your video is trending or your video is on top. It's basically the cache, it's basically for your system only. Again, if you search it in your mobile, you will not find it. So if you search it 100 times, you will find it. It's again only on your device. So there is nothing like if you search your videos 100 times and it will start trending or anything like that. So this point was only for non-technical people. So that's simply again a waste of time. Okay, and there is, yeah, so there's one more thing called increasing views and all. So if you watch your video, okay, let me take an example. So if I create a technical video for which I need the end user who is watching my video to do the hands-on, in such case what he or she will do, they will rewind my video, they'll watch it again, they'll watch a specific step again and again. So it's like a one user in a same day is watching my video again and again. Okay, so it's similarly there are other people who are going to watch their video again and again, not to see what are the loopholes or what, but to increase the views. So that is again not, it's not like not good practice. Basically it's not going to help you. What is happening here is YouTube has specific count that if one visitor one day is watching 100 times, there will be a specific count after which even you visit 100 times, it will be not counted for that day. So that was one thing which doesn't help us more. So you can stay away from that once again. Okay, so that was all about our fake tricks, and there are many others. So just try to uh, stay away from such things. Okay, and now coming back to our original tricks. Now what is we have some good list of original tricks, so that will definitely help you. So talking about original tricks, one we have understood about the copyright claim and copyright strikes. Try not to have it, but again a note point that I'm going to tell you is, even though you have copyright claim, there is no impact on getting your channel monetized. Okay, next we have this when we are updating or new content or uploading new content or anything, if we simply put it, it's good, fine, excellent, but having keywords, tags, proper titles, proper description, it's going to increase our search engine optimization score. So if people from non-technical background, it's basically when people are searching for some content, YouTube needs to find that your video is related to what people are searching. So for YouTube algorithm to identify that, we need to have these kind of proper keywords, proper tags, proper description and titles. Now people who are good in this technical background, they are going to indulge or they are going to do too much illegal practices in this, again like keyword stuffing, including the trending keywords, all such things. Again, it might be good for the day or two, but again in a long term it's again going to impact the channel's performance. So here the thing that we have to take is we have to include tags, keywords, good title, good description, and not and what we are saying should be there in the video. It should not be different, because it is going to lose our end users trust. So that is something we need to keep in mind. Next we have at least one topic which is unique, this we have talked. And then about the consistency. Now this consistency of updating video or uploading video differs for everyone, because some people are making the content which might take them an year to make the content. So it's a year, then that's a different thing. But if you are coming 5 days a week, and then the next week you are lost completely, then again next week you are coming, that's fine, no one is going to say you anything. But if it's not consistent, so it's not going to help a user to stick to some timetable, date sheet, and all those things. So initially when we are updating new content, we can see, okay, at this time if I'm uploading, I'm getting this much of audience views, this much of content from this country, this much of views from this country. Like that we can analyze the trend in the initial videos. But throughout, later on also, if we continue the same thing of updating the content inconsistently, that is not going to help you, neither your end user. So once you analyze that, okay, this is the trend, at this time if I upload, I am getting the good views and good response, then you can stick to that. And or you can update your audience about what is upcoming thing, and what is the schedule, what is the next uh, the basically a timetable or a date sheet. Okay, those kind of things will definitely help. So yeah, that was one more thing which will definitely help you and your audience. Coming to the next point, okay, so even if you are updating content or not, have the stories, have the reels regularly getting updated if you find it okay to do it. Okay, because some people are not used to do it, so it's all up to the content creator. Because for me, if you say I am not updating the regular reels or updates because of my own reasons and my own issues, so that's a different thing. But to have the continuous relation, a continuous engagement with your audience, it's always good to have uh, uh, the quizzes, the polls, the upcoming updates, and all. You need to post it in all the new reels that we see in the YouTube, in the LinkedIn, Twitter, and all those things. So there's one more thing which is very good, very excellent for the technical people. For the non-technical people it might take some time, but you can also try this out. So it's like, if for me, if you say I update like very frequently, the content is very frequent. It's like uh, as of now it's like 1 year, and I have updated nearly 240 videos. Out of them I have made 60 videos private, so you can see 180 of them. So if I have such huge number of content, it's not feasible for me to post about all of them very regularly because of busy schedule and all engagement. But if you observe here, for the technical people, this is a regular thing that we are doing, like updating the same thing on the WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, reels, stories, and whole lot of things. So what we can do here is we can use any automation tools, and we can put a regular, like we can spend some time on coding that, and then we can have an engine, because I have one, and I am not using it for, again, my own issues. But this is something which is possible. So it's not very difficult, you just need to find a proper platform and you can do it. So one such thing which I have used and created is Camunda, which is an open source automation tool. So again, if you want to learn about it, you can go to this channel and try to understand it. But my point being here is automate this mundane process of updating the same thing on different platforms. Okay, so yeah, it might take some time to develop it, but it's worth. Okay, because if you are going to have it like very huge amount of contents. Okay, so that was all about the automation. And then distribution list. Okay, we have seen that many times the YouTube has gone down, though it's only for seconds, and we are definitely not sure about what things are up to, because we have seen so many new things in this pandemic and last 2 years. So what is the suggestion here is, though we have the notifications of YouTube and all, but try to gather DLs of your audience and send out a regular updates via email. So even if you are not sending an updates tomorrow in future if required to send any notification specifically, or like it's for specific event or anything, you can use that DL. So gather that, because data is more than money as of this date. And yeah, that was about gathering the DL of your subscribers. Then have a button, have a reminder in between your videos asking the people to subscribe if they like the content. Okay, so those kind of things are good for reminding, because audience do like the content, but they used to skip, like they move on to the next video because they are in the flow. So in that flow itself, if we put some switches in between reminding them to subscribe, click on notification bell, that is going to be acting as an added advantage. So that was one more thing. And then yeah, so all those things we are talking about increasing subscribers, but if our only focus is to increase subscribers, then we can forget this platform. So we can focus on it and we can try, but it's not our 100%, it's maybe in 0.1%, 0.2%. So point here is like, when the first point that we discuss as part of fake tricks, that don't share it with your friends. So but as an end user, if I'm putting my effort so much, I want the account to increase, right? So for me, what I did when my count was initially 0 to 50, at that point of time, I reached out to my peers, my mates, my friends, colleagues, and everyone to subscribe. Again, when it was 960, 970, reaching close to the milestone, again we get overexcited that yes, we want to get the monetization today itself. Then again, we are reaching out. So in between, just forget it. Initially, it's fine. Last, it's fine. It's in human nature. We cannot avoid it, but it should not be our complete goal. It should not be our complete journey of getting subscribers in such a manner. So that was about thing. And then one crucial thing is, YouTube provides us with a platform called YouTube comment section, where the audience and we can engage. So don't forget to reply to your to your audience in the initial days for sure. Later on, it's up to us based on the amount of response, based on our daily schedule. We can definitely segregate a separate schedule to response, but in the initial days, this is very critical. If the user is seeing that he is not getting any response from the creator or the content, he is not going to find the solution, he is not going to visit back to your channel again. So in the initial days, for the initial part of your journey with YouTube, definitely you should do it. Later on, it's up to you. Later on, it's up to your niche, up to your industry. But for the initial days, definitely we should reply and comment. And coming to our last point of original tricks is that we should provide a number of other mediums with the help of which the end user should be able to reach out to us. So it might be the Discord server, email, LinkedIn, Facebook, Messenger, any chat, Slack, or any other communication platform or Skype ID. But we should definitely provide them, so that it's up to us later on whether we want to reply, or whether we want to have something in place which tells them, okay, during this time, during this week, the person is going to respond to you, so that they will be not waiting continuously and losing the interest and trust. So that is something is going to help us again in getting, in maintaining the relation with the audience. So that was all about the original tricks. So original tricks are actually hard and tough, but it's the original things, okay, and that's what original means. And then we have okay, so the review process we have discussed. Now we are going to do something so that we can increase the pace, so that the YouTube can consider my channel preferably, or it can give more preferable to my channel to get reviewed if I simply send a feedback to them. Okay, so where can I find that feedback button? Let me pull up my screen. I hope now you can see. Okay, so send feedback. In this left option, I can see directly, so I can just tell them, okay, that I have, okay, let me just write it here. I have, okay, it's loading somehow. Let me type it and then resume it back. Okay, so I'm simply mentioning that I've reached the milestone and it's been 4 days and still in review. Can you please review my channel? Thank you for efforts. Now for my this dpoint channel specifically, I can see that nearly 180 to 240 videos are there. So it might take time due to that, or it might take time due to various categories of topics present in the channel, but it's up to us. Like we need to try as much as possible. And then the fake trick to avoid, to get this thing done, is to use the hashtags or YouTube handles to get the monetization review done. That's not good, that's not good practice, that's not recommended practice. So stay away from that. So use this medium which is provided by the YouTube. Okay, and then we can click on this. Okay, let me just select this part, and yeah, so this is the screenshot they are taking. And okay, so my message is ready, my screenshot is ready, and send it. And sending feedback. Okay, feedback is done now. I'm hoping I'll get it done by today itself. If not, because of content and various such categories, it might take some time. But anyway, once that is done, we'll review again how the panels are changing after monetization. What are all the new things that we are seeing, what are all the things that are gone, what are all the things which are still common. So all those things we are going to uncover post the monetization. So if yeah, that's all for today. So finally we got it. So as we can see, congratulations, you have been accepted in the YouTube partners program. So we have discussed what is YouTube partners program, and let's see. So I have submitted the feedback previously on 15th, and today that's on 17th, that is in 2 days. So previously 3 days, no action, no response, nothing. Just after giving feedback, it might be coincident or not, but that's what we tried, and it worked. Okay, though we have too many videos, too many categories, too many niche, but it still got approved within 2 days after giving feedback. And that's really cool, because even in this COVID situation, I don't know how they are managing staff and all. But okay, let's forget all this and coming back to our panel discussion. So yeah, this is congratulations, and once we dismiss it, so it's gone. So we are good here, and I can see congratulations, you have been accepted in the YouTube on 17th May. Okay, and I got this mail, congratulations. And here on seeing surface level, right, if we don't have much experience, we can see okay, it might be possible that only with the help of ads and all we are getting money. But it's not only that. We can see we have too many n number of ways of getting or earning the money, that we will discuss about in a minute. And we are going to explain how the panels got changed after the monetization. So let me close this panel and going back. Okay, so I think we are good with the notification. Let's go line by line. So first is this dashboard, where I can see the normal content, except that there are some new things, the polls and all, which are going to come. It's not because of my monetization, it's a new feature which YouTube added. It's going to be coming soon. And okay, so I don't see much new things on the dashboard except the notifications part. Okay, and okay, ideas for you. So out of this, on this right hand mode side panel, we used to get it previously also before monetization, but those were little different. It's just like a customized one for monetized channel specifically. Okay, let's go to content. And here, okay, so here this is something we got newly, the monetization. We can turn off and on anything that we want. And what's going on here is, when as soon as we get the monetization like eligibility, everything will be turned off. So we have to either turn it on manually, or we can either select the video panel and we can just select edit. So that okay, if I say monetization and I want to turn it off, I can basically do bulk edit. That's what this option is for. But so I have too many videos, I cannot do it one by one, so I use with this option. So we are good with this content, and there's not much new except this monetization column. And let's go to playlist. Okay, here also I don't see much difference. Going to analytics, so here this panel was there previously as well, and I can see some bars coming up on. So this bars means actually it's processing. So I don't know. Oh, let's hover on this. So previous 2 days processing, maybe I'll get this tomorrow. So it was like the app time to show me you how this panel changes, because once the numbers and all come, then it will be kind of privacy, I guess. But I think that's fine. Okay, let's chill and go ahead. So that was all about analytics, and we have a revenue option. As of now nothing is there, so we can simply explore and all. So your estimated review, RPM, playback based CPM. So all these terminologies, that's not part of this video, but we are going to discuss about this because there is many new terms that we are coming across, so we'll have a separate video for that, not as part of this. So okay, there's some categorization and all with respect to revenue. I think that's fine. And then comments, subtitles. So this is something which was there previously as well, but we didn't discover, we didn't explore. So if I open this, let's say this, I can simply add my own subtitles, or I can it's like just like open source, we can have some other people to do it for us as well. It's like a paying job for others who wants to do this, like okay, I'll add a subtitle to it, and for this much work, for this much duration, they'll be getting paid this much. So you can explore that option as well if interested. Then we have copyrights. So this copyright panel, I see some changes has done. Now I have not opened it yet because I want to unbox it along with you all. So removal request, okay, this was there previously as well. And messages, and okay, these things are something new. So let's go to view guidelines and agree and continue. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's see what is hidden under this copyrights. Good stuff, you have caught up here. Here's where you will find videos that match yours. For now there's nothing new. Okay, so it might be something like if you are using my content, then I can see. And then messages, nothing to see. You'll find my that you have emailed the other creators about. Okay, you'll find matching video that you have. Okay, this I'm not much sure. Then we have archive. Okay, it might be similar to draft, but maybe it's kind of a backup or what. I'll use it. Okay, then going back to monetization thing, it is the only panel which has completely changed. So now I can see, like, okay, this is my AdSense account and all. I'll blur that, no issues. But this leave YouTube program is what it's like. Okay, let me pull my webcam a bit up so you can see. You can see leave YouTube program. So if I click on this proceed, I need to again go through the monetization policy reviewing again and again if I leave this as of now, because all that reviewing is just to join this program. And if I proceed to leave it again, I have to go to that complete process if I want to join back. I don't see why do we have this, but okay, it's fine. So let's get back to other panels, and this agreement and all is fine. Okay, now coming back to this video advertising, it is I think by default enabled. But what is this super? So let's me get back to this. Okay, see more. We can it will redirect towards a different page where we have FAQ, community guidelines, and a small short video explaining what all things we can do, but that we can go through later. So here is the super is all about. So here what happens if suppose I'm doing a live stream, vlogging, or any such thing. In that case, okay, I need to fill all this. So basically what will happen here is, as soon as I get started with this super chat, whenever I'm doing a live stream or live telecast, basically there will be a chat going on the left panel, right? So whenever the chat is going on, if the crowd is too much, okay, now people want to highlight their messages, their comments. So in that case, they can buy the stickers, they can buy the emojis, they can buy a different chat, they can buy a different background color, anyways, basically all different kind of goodies and all, such that so as to they can differentiate their message from the others. So that's one of the thing. But the other thing is to show their respect, show their love, and all that stuff, that to create that bonding. And also it's like if I'm saying that okay, in this video stream, whatever money I'm going to earn, that I'm going to donate for this thing, or with that I'm going to buy a camera and all those things. So basically I'm going to put my stuff that okay, I need this much amount for this purpose. So based on that attachment with that requirement, people are going to donate. So it's basically a funding for any specific equipment or such. So oh, it's way of donating. Okay, uh, apart from without buying also, people can do it, but this is one option, so that the more engagement will be there. Okay, and customization, I don't see much difference. It's basically the same, and then audio library is also same. So that's all on the surface level is what I can cover in this video. But in the upcoming videos we are going to talk about much more things about the licensing, copywriting, getting like other people's content with their permission, to avoid any copyrights, getting others music in your videos, and lot more stuff. But for now I think you basically understood how the panels are differentiating, what all features we are getting before and after monetization. So basically we all are happy that the channel is monetized. Let's see what's our journey is going to be in future. So I hope you liked the video and you got to see what you wanted to see basically. And if you have any comments, and if you think okay, if this is covered, that would have been great. And if you what else you want to explore about the YouTube features, just let me know in the comment section. If it is with respect to finance and all, we'll cover that in the coming. We have a separate playlist for finance, in that we are going to cover it. So that's all for today. If you have anything, please do mention in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and click on notification bell. That's something which definitely you can contribute towards me. And that's all for today. Thank you.